How's it going? We're here at Porch Stephen McKee. We build tiny homes, and this is station one. This is where our chassis come in. This is Lipper chassis, our smallest model, it's a 20-footer. There's gonna be some design changes to this chassis, but essentially we cart this in and then build a floor right on top of it. So if you come with me inside, see your next phase. Once the chassis come through here, we usually turn them around and they come through this door. This is our floors department. So this is where we build our 2x6 subfloor. We put the plumbing in the floor, and we do 5/8 sturdy board, OSB on top. Once these units come out of this department, they move across to walls. So the wall department builds here on the wall, we build on a table. Eventually we build everything on a table and use a crane, but for the time being, we're just building traditionally like you do in a residential job, and then standing them up. The walls get stood up here, they get squared up, and then the trusses go on top. So once the trusses are on, the units get shifted around, and they go into mechanical. So the mechanical department does all the plumbing and electrical. So in this unit, you can see plumbing coming through the floor. This is an unstarted unit waiting for a plumber. Here we have the electricals going in. You can see the electricals prepared, very standard residential electrical, and then some of the plumbing is being prepped. This unit here, plumbing, electrical, all the rough is done, waiting for a panel, and then all the finish. On this side, you can see the OSB. The OSB goes on the side. One important thing with these units is our OSB goes from the bottom of the floor all the way up to the top. That creates a complete diaphragm, so the entire unit goes down the road solid top to bottom. In residential, you use straps and bracing. In manufactured housing, we use OSB on the exterior to make sure the entire thing's one strong diaphragm. Once the OSB you come out of the OSB department, we come around to this side, where we do the house wrap, which you'd see on the unit up front. This is a little far beyond house wrap, where it's got a back door on it. The roofing's starting to go on, windows are in, the exterior siding's on. The exterior siding sits with outside trim, and then we flush everything up to it to make sure we stay 8.5 wide to meet our V code. This is the house wrap I was referring to. So this house wrap goes on. This keeps moisture drained or pushing outside and then draining to the floor away from the house. Roof's going on here. On these houses, because they're gonna be stationary, we're using 3-tap shingle. We usually use 130-mile-an-hour hurricane shingle so they can be towed down the road. So once you can see that the roofing's on this one already, our interior lap's going in. We don't use drywall, we use all shiplap interior to make sure the thing goes down the road and you don't get broken drywall. It's stronger. Now usually we do the cabinets all finished inside. The cabinets have been going outside because we ordered them from third party lately for this build. We're moving really fast, so the units have to go down the line, so we've been pushing some of our work outside. Paint's being done on the exterior. All these units are about 95% weight, and a couple key finish points, appliances, water heaters. Some of that stuff's a little delayed right now because of COVID. Let's go out front and look at the units existing. Eventually, this would be a cabinet shop on this side, and then we'll have our corporate offices over there. For now, it's just overflow storage. What's up, man? This is Leroy, our production manager. He's the only reason we were able to get hundreds of units out of this factory. So we set a unit up today for our investor event. We're raising the next $600,000 to get the company pushed to profit. So this is the 95% completed unit. Waiting on a couple pieces in here. We just got the material in to close the windows up. Fridge, microwave, washer dryer combo. The doors for the interior, trim pieces for the shower, lab. Some remaining pieces. Essentially, when it's all done, these are going to be student housing. The City of El Centro ordered these in partnership with Imperial Valley College for students that were affected by COVID that were homeless. So a lot of these kids came out of the foster care program. They have money to live, but they don't have money to stay somewhere. So the university is providing housing while they go to school, subsidized somewhere between $100 or I think it's $0 to $200 a month. But at $40,000 a unit for dual occupancy, you're $20,000 a student plus the install cost. It's the cheapest student housing option there is out there. And we're able to go from flat dirt, ungraded, nothing in the ground, to fully finished project in 90 days. And so we started this, we got this factory on October 12th. October 19th, we got our first chassis. We'll be done with this project at the latest by December 22nd, and then the students will be able to occupy it by the beginning of January.